Hey guys, welcome back to Opimation, and for those who are new to this channel, this is the fitness animator Opimation. I'm an animator in the video games industry and a fitness fanatic, as you've probably seen in my last flurry of videos going through. But guess what? We got an animation video. Yeah, so this is another video carrying on from the Transformers video I did last time. But I found another file that I used to do exercises for that kind of built my confidence as well. So this is another exercise I wanted to go through with you. It's a bit more involved than the last one, because the last one was just jumping from one A to B. But this one is more, I think you'll find this fun. I was experimenting a lot with the rendering or the Play Blast. And I was checking out the viewport settings and stuff, motion blur and all that. Yeah, I think you'll like this. This is more to do with like combat, setting up obstacles and smashing them. So let's get straight in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so let's check this out. So if we have a look at this animation, this is, I'll just play this. But this is one that I found. And I'm basically just set up these blocks and I'm just going through the animation and bashing them. So it's a bit of like a combat type free hit combo, but it was more like a bit longer than the normal gaming one. But I just wanted to get the body mechanics and stuff, and there's a bit of practice I was doing. This is like a few years back, but I thought it'd be nice to show this exercise because it really helped me just build my confidence as well. So basically, yeah, what I did was I got this Transformer rig. You can check it out I've got a rig which isn't referenced now. It should be in there in the description, so you can check that out and download it from my Dropbox. Pretty cool rig, man. So what I did is, like, you see this motion blur here, all this motion blur, that was done by viewport. So let's go up here to viewport. What we can do, these options will come up and you go to motion blur here. We can just turn it off for now because we want to see it clear, isn't it? So there, so you can see the animation clearer there. Yeah, now looking back, what I can do, like, again, I just had a bit of fun with this. Like, when I'm smashing this, I'm also smashing, well, let me just go back here and put when I'm smashing this, I'm also smashing the floor here. So I've made these little pre-made squares, cubes that animate for like 1 or 2 5 frames, you know, as he hits. But just little things like body mechanics, like as he's coming in, he steps first and then he punches, you know, and then the camera shake when he hits the blocks, and just having fun with the blocks, you know. And I thought I'd just add a jump in here, and then he comes in, camera shake there, round, and then smash. Now, I was looking at this scene, man, and like, I look back at it, obviously, you know, there's so many things you can improve on when you look back. But for example, again, I talk about going back to the hips, right? The hips are fundamental. But I look here as well sometimes and I check this out. And I'm looking at this pose here. Overall, it's a triangle pose, which is cool, right? You want to think in shapes. But there's so much more I could have done a bit more. Like, for example, he's got a flow going through his arm like this. But sometimes I think maybe I could have had it a bit stronger, you know, a bit stronger line going through the body there. And then maybe here, have it down a bit so he's ready. And you can clearly see, yeah, I mean, you can see it here, the negative space. It's clear, but it could be a bit more clearer, I think, you know, like from there. But little things like that, nice flow going down. But overall shape is there. Little anticipation going back. Steps in. You know, I think this is pretty cool. You know, he punches, he punches and he's got a nice line of action going straight up like that. So I think that's pretty cool, the force coming in. You know, you got that nice shape. But, you know, I could overanalyze, but this is just like an exercise I wanted to show you guys. But what I wanted to show you is like if I look at the hips now on this, so if I go to visualize, create editable, let's go and find it there. So let's check this out. So let's go to perspective. So because I'm in camera mode at the moment, but this is perspective. So little things like this I would probably polish. So like if I came here, closer here, and I'd be like, all right, when he lands here, this is cool, but maybe I should just smooth out. Let me smooth out the curve a bit. Bring this up a bit. And even here, I guess here we could bring it down a bit. You know, and it's coming round. So you're just going frame by frame really and just checking out, all right, where can I clean up the curves a bit so transition is a bit smoother. So even when you come here, you could still bring it down a bit more. Have a look at the trajectory, sorry, coming up. And then when he comes here, it's a bit abrupt, right? He comes down here. And if we look here, you know, that's like, pew, 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 it's coming like that. So maybe like we could just ease that out a bit. So, you know, you're getting those nice curves, a bit smoother, depending. You know, at the same time, you're also trying to be aware that you don't want to lose any poses. So you're kind of looking at your poses as well so you're backing away and you're looking at your poses, see if you haven't lost any. But here you're pretty much holding, right, the pose. So there, so it's a bit more better. You know, you might want to hold it more. You just play around and feel with it. You know, you may not want as big a hold. So what you can do with that is, so if we go here, where's it gone? Let's pick it. There it is. So you may not want a bigger hold. So it might be, all right, maybe we don't want it to go as down. Bring it up a bit, make it a bit more subtle. Or you might want to bring it in a bit. You don't want it to move out too much. Bring that in. You could add a key there. You know, the more you add, the more smoother you can make the curve. So there's so many things you can do, right? That you can refine the hips and make sure it's feeling right. That's the main thing we want to do, right? Is feel right. So if we go back to Optimus, and then we can get rid of the motion trail. We can check this out. Check the hips out. You know, there's a bit less of and it's a little less abrupt there. So we come up here, because I noticed this little spin bit always used to bother me as well. And I did it ages ago. Well, some of my mates would see it and say it looks fine, but you know, deep down, for you, that bit kind of bothered you. You'll know in your work. So, and that's a good place to be as well. When you're doing animation and something's always bothering you about it, that's good because it's keeping you trying to improve it. You know, you want to keep improving it, which is good too. But then there's a point where you have to say, all right, enough's enough. Director says it's fine, move on, right? Kind of have to divorce the shot, if you like, as they say. But I just wanted to share that with you, that little exercise. So get a model like this, see if it works, or any other model. Set up obstacles in the scene, like these pillars. Have fun with the environment, animate the environment, add these little special effects in. Now, I was thinking of going into After Effects and learning that a bit and adding smoke and destruction and sparks and all that kind of stuff. So I'm learning that stuff. But overall, yeah, it's just an exercise I like to share with you. Like, again, as he steps here, floor breaks, right? So I was just having a bit of fun, just checking out different poses. Some poses could be a bit stronger here, I could have done. But yeah, it's just something fun. I really enjoy these exercises. In fact, I'm going to be doing some new ones again now, proper ones. Step by step through blocking, reference, blocking, everything. I'm working on one at the moment, which I will be sharing with you guys. So I hope you found this video of some inspiration, and I hope it will get you to start animating. And there'll be some more fitness videos coming out showing my process of how I got ripped, shredded. I'm working on consolidating at the moment. So I'm working with my PT, and he's teaching me how to stay in the best shape of my life for life. So I'm just tracking everything, eating good habits and stuff like that. I can share more about that later. I know this is more animation video, but I'm trying to blend both of them together. And I might do some workout videos, cartoony animation weights ones, so funny ones, which I think might be good to relate to the channel because you're animating and, you know, some characters doing some exercises that might be funny. Just some ideas bouncing off. Write in the comments as well. What do you think would be funny? A little piece of animation to animate something in the gym with a character, that would be cool. But yeah, what can I say? You know what my wife said to me, if you don't ask, you don't know. So I would just like to request, if you really like this video, please like and share and subscribe. If you think anybody else would like it, if you share the video with people, it will really help my channel. The channel has been getting a lot of subscriptions lately and views because of my fitness journey and animation, and it's really making it grow. And it's really good, man. And we know how YouTube is, man. They want, you know, they want 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time now, you know, for you to like really start getting some kind of monetization to help your channel. So if we can get to that target, that would be cool, man. Because if we can start creating some monetization from this, we can start pumping that back into the channel, growing it, getting more better equipment, trying to build this channel as well, trying to get better tutorials out there for you guys, man. So every little view, every little sub, every little share, it all helps, man. And I appreciate you guys for checking it out and viewing my videos and giving me the support and comments. It's really been touching, man, especially when it came to the fitness journey. And it's nice that so many people were inspired, especially a lot of my friends that I worked with here in the UK and in the US. You know, they've sent some really sweet messages, and it's nice that you're an example and that example can inspire people. So it's brilliant, whether it's in fitness or in animation. And I hope to merge the two together, and hopefully we can create something a bit more positive and uplifting for everyone so they can enjoy the process of both animation and fitness. All right, guys, enough of me bubbling and mumbling and all that mumbling. I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. Love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video.